welcome back to episode 75 of the Wrestling Rundown. Now, we can't guarantee that this video is going to be more entertaining than Kota Ibushi versus a blow-up doll in Japan, but we're going to give it a try. This is the midweek wrap-up. Heading closer to Survivor Series, but we're talking about main event in NXT today.
Main event.
We're going to open up the main event where we had Adam Rose come out to the Exotic Express theme song again, saying that nobody deserves it, telling Eden to shut up. That, he's talking about how
just rude.
Talking about how he wants to ruin all of our lives again because we did that thing to him. But there's someone else that we ruined the life of also, which would be his tag team partner, and that would
Johnny
be
English.
No, Brad Maddox. Brad Maddox. Last time I was here, I got fired as general manager, so thanks, morons.
Same building he was fired from his general manager position.
And he dyed his hair blonde because identity crisis.
Yeah, we talked about that. So we're going to spoil it now because we didn't say his name at all when we were talking about it.
Yeah.
But when... Was it SmackDown?
Yeah, it was SmackDown that we went to. There was a dark match that involved Zack Ryder, and he went against a guy, I can't remember. Oh, Joshua Kingsley.
Yeah. Was
the guy's name. He seemed like a very British brawler type. He came out quoting Shakespeare, blah, blah, blah. It was actually Brad Maddox.
Yeah. And he dyed his hair blonde for the gimmick, which is why the whole identity crisis blonde hair joke.
Yeah. And if you watch Up, Up, Down, Down, you've seen him on there many times as his alter ego, Meatloaf. So...
Because he will do anything to be in front of a camera.
Yeah, and he got it on main event. But unfortunately, him and Adam Rose have to face the Usos in tag team action.
Good for them.
Yeah, Maddox...
Usos doing big things.
Yeah. Maddox showing an aggressive side that Adam Rose actually had to stop him, and you need to stop. You're going to get us disqualified, which was a cool little. It would make for good tag team dynamic if they kept that up. I don't think they're going to keep that up.
I hope they just start adding more and more disgruntled undercard people to.
Do you think the Exotic Express is now going to be the mid-card mafia? Or just the irrelevant characters coming back for revenge. It's like Revenge of the Nerds wrestling style is what we're going to be getting here.
Go for it. I am okay with that.
Nothing big and spectacular in this match. That's
where Darren Young is. He's waiting to join up with them.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second.
It's going to be the Exotic Expresses. Exprexis?
Are you trying to add Nexus?
Yes. Because Heath Slater's also going to join.
So Brad Maddox ends up getting hit with a double super kick by the Usos. Jimmy gets tagged in and hits a superfly splash on Adam Rose for the Usos to pick up the win. Our second match, we had Naomi taking on Alicia Fox. This was a great match. This was probably best out of the three main event matches we had. Alicia Fox had Brie in her corner, and Naomi had Sasha Banks and Tamina in hers.
Numbers not so even because Nikki Bella is out recovering from an injury.
Yeah, she's rehabbing a neck injury.
She should stop deep throating so much.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell. If you've seen the movie Trainwreck, you see a lot of John Cena, and I'm not surprised her neck hurts. Just say.
Haven't seen that movie. When did you see it?
I just watched it last night, actually.
Redbox? Is it already out?
Yeah. Oh. No. Friend of mine let me borrow it. Yeah, you see way more of John Cena than I ever thought I was going to see.
I feel like it was not long enough to be out on video already.
Well,
shit moves fast these days.
Hollywood. Naomi and Alicia Fox had, they tried a lot of new things in this match that I noticed. They were trying to get very, very fancy with their moves. Not all of them worked out very well, but some of them played out pretty well. Alicia catching Naomi's arm, hooking the leg behind her head, and then kind of almost...
I call it the foxhole.
All right. Leg
DDT.
Yeah, leg DDT over in the corner. And then for the finish, we had Naomi actually hit a sunset flip on Alicia Fox and then turn it into kind of a leg full Nelson submission type move where she trapped both of her arms with her legs and then pulled her head forward and made Alicia Fox tap out. So
yeah, I wanna just say good on you, ladies, because Alicia Fox pulled a back somersault into a head scissors.
yes,
And
lucha
threw
style.
a step up Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, lots of lucha influence in this. But yeah, they tried to get a little extra flippy and spiffy with their moves. So adding a little bit more of a their own flair to it, which is good. Giving themselves a little bit more character.
I mean, hey, if you can find a way to stand out,
do it.
Especially because right now all the divas' attention is on the Paige and Charlotte storyline.
Yeah, this is the perfect time for all the girls to be trying their own stuff.
Do something to stand out.
Yeah. But then we finish off the night with Titus O'Neil taking on Heath Slater. Titus O'Neil has been by himself for a few weeks now. That's why we're referencing Darren Young joining up with Adam Rose and Brad Maddox. I feel like
and the Evil Bunny.
And the Evil Bunny, sure. Yeah, no, we haven't seen.
I hope that thing comes back.
Yeah, it needs to. That was like that made the most sense out of the whole Adam Rose thing. But yeah, not a great match. Heath Slater had a pretty gnarly kick in the corner. He was Titus was going for a splash and ran right into the boots of Slater. He stomped him down.
Double stop.
But unfortunately, Slater would try for a top rope double axe handle and would get caught and get hit with the Clash of the Titans. And Titus O'Neil would pick up the win to finish off the main event.
Boo!
If you couldn't tell, Kevin Hawk doesn't like that. Then we open up
Bro, I love
NXT. We don't really have any news. We didn't have any news stories this week. Nothing real special. Eugene did get married. Which is cool.
Congratulations, Eugene. Also in Vegas.
Yes.
Which is where Orton got married, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And his wife is hot.
Eugene's wife?
She's super hot.
Hey, Eugene ain't a bad looking dude.
No,
when he's not playing the Eugene gimmick.
Yeah.
Nick Dinsmore.
Yeah.
Is the first time we saw Nick Dinsmore, we thought he was fucking scary looking.
Yeah. Post.
Was his pre-Eugene days?
Yeah.
There's a picture of him in OVW.
Yeah, when he was just Nick Dinsmore. Yeah.
Yeah, Janae. But he was a scary looking dude.
Anyway, NXT. We open up with a Divas match. We have Nia Jax taking on Carmella. Carmella tried. This was really good.
She definitely got the most offense.
And I like the fact that obviously that Nia Jax is going to pick up the win because they're pushing her real hard. But Nia Jax did a good job of putting Carmella over.
Yeah.
There was, it wasn't, hey, this is all about me. It was really trying to put over Carmella. Carmella had a lot of really good offense despite not picking up the win.
I'm going to make a comment that, and yes, it is actually a respectful comment towards Ryback, which I don't do often.
This is history, folks.
I don't think it's history.
Well, on this show it is.
I likened it a lot to the Kalisto Ryback match from SmackDown.
Right.
Because I think the best way to put over a smaller person, especially one who hasn't had a lot of highlight moments, is to put them against a decent large opponent.
A good base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryback was good for Kalisto. Nia Jax was good for Carmella.
Yeah.
Because to me, this was actually probably my favorite Carmella outing today.
This is definitely her standout moment. She had, despite not picking up the win, this is her most impressive match to date. She did end up trying to go for a head scissors out of the corner, but she got stopped. Turned into the spine buster. Nia Jax hit the leg drop and picked up the win.
Yeah.
So another win for Nia Jax.
How you doing? Not so good.
Not so good. We had Alexa Bliss talking about how Bayley is you're respected and all the fans love you, but guess what? You were left here by all of your friends. Like no one actually likes you here, and it's time for a new era. and she's gonna make sure that she starts that new era by taking the Divas or the NXT Women's Championship tonight, and a referee lets her know that Blake and Murphy have been banned from ringside by General Manager William Regal.
Oh snap!
So Alexa Bliss going into the main event, the championship match.
Bliss slap, baby.
Yeah, she was really blissed off.
Yeah. We see what you did there, Alexa.
Good use of your name. I like it. Then we had a tag team match, one that we were excited for. Jordan and Gable put out the challenge a couple weeks ago. And the Ascension has returned to NXT to take on Jordan and Gable.
To an amazing reception from the crowd, too.
The Ascension gets so much praise in NXT. I wish that the bigger crowds of the main roster would just fucking accept the Ascension as a tag team. I also wish they'd be booked to be not jobbers on the main roster.
Yeah.
You know, give them a couple big wins. You know, give them just like a random win over the Dudleys. Give them a win, you know, against the Usos. Give them something for
Give
the
them
love
a
of
win
God.
over the New Day for the tag team championships.
Do something with the Ascension, please.
Put them against the New Day. I just kind of want to see that match and how weird it would be.
That would be really weird.
Put them in a stable with Bo Dallas.
Fuck that noise.
It's a Bocension.
No, they're with Stardust. Leave them the fuck alone.
Bo Dallas with the Cosmic Wasteland.
No, stop it. We're gonna talk about this match now because you're making me mad. The Ascension actually getting to step up, be themselves.
And they looked like they were so happy to be back
Connor
on NXT.
could not stop smiling. Connor had the biggest shit-eating grin on his face for most of this match.
We even had that spot where he was running towards the corner, but like he stopped beforehand, he did a little shimmy shake, and then he flipped up his dick scarf.
He did the yah stomps in the corner, and then the crowd started going, one more yah, and he, like, that was Connor's thing for the longest time, he'd do all those weird movements,
He turned it into a dance.
Yeah, he did a little, like, shimmy dance, flipped his dick scarf, and then yawed on Chad Gable one more time in the corner. It was fantastic. Victor actually getting to run around and be aggressive and just showing what he can do. All the while, Jordan and Gable still looked fantastic.
Yes.
The match itself was absolutely so much fun to watch.
I think it's definitely the match of the show.
But Connor ends up getting taken out somewhere towards the end, and Victor is left alone with Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan actually reverses or counters a suplex, backing up, allowing Chad Gable to get the blind tag. Victor goes into the corner, ends up backing up, and they hit the assisted back suplex on Victor, and Chad Gable pins Victor for the win. Chad Gable and Jason Jordan have officially beaten the greatest tag team in NXT history.
Yeah, so have Baron Corbin and Rhino.
Shut up.
The one that I also liked how they took their own spin on the New Day's corner technique.
Yeah, the shoulder thrust.
Yeah, where the New Day does the stomps. Jordan and Gable were using shoulder thrusts in the corner, but the tag out every 5 seconds.
Yeah. It was just a very fun match. Both teams got to shine, and you give a big win to the up and coming tag team. So good job for you guys. Please do something with the Ascension. Please. Anyway, we had Bayley responding to what Alexa had said earlier, saying that she's going to give Alexa the wrestling lesson of her life tonight. By showing her why she's respected and why she is the NXT Women's Champion.
Because she has a huge collection of wrestling textbooks. No?
Probably not.
Okay. That's how I
we
give people
had
lessons.
Evil Emma taking on Mary Kate, not Ashley. Lots of Full House references in this
Mary
match.
Kate and
but
Ashley Remington.
Emma,
They should be a team.
I like Emma's aggressive side.
Yeah.
Evil Emma is the best thing that Emma's done since she's gotten here.
I think her entrance is the best thing she's done.
Well, yeah, the entrance is very fun to watch.
That little dance number she does.
And the sexy little look over the shoulder, just making sure you're watching her. Yeah, we're watching you, Emma. You know.
And her theme song and her entrance is
It's
really
so
getting her
over.
over.
so over it. She's evil Emma, but she's gonna end up being. She's like the Ascension, because the Ascension are supposed to be big, scary heel characters, but the fucking.
And she's supposed to be big, scary,
big, hairy
wastelander.
No, she's not.
No.
No. Yeah, the crowd gets.
Her outfit was cool too. I like the outfit this go around.
I didn't really notice anything different.
It's like a crazy cool purple.
The color.
Outfit.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Mary Kate actually looked like she should have been heel.
Yes. She was dressed heel-esque. She behaved heel-esque. She was bigger than Emma.
Yeah.
Not by a lot, but she was. So she actually started out kind of displaying her strength.
Yeah, she had that first big lift off where she shoved Emma across the ring, and then she had that crazy heel look on her face, and then Emma just fucking went to town on her.
Yeah, it was basically like Emma had to outsmart her because she knew she wasn't going to outstrength her.
Yeah. And she did, and Emma hit all of her usual.
Outstrengthing, is that a thing?
Overpowering.
There you go.
Is that that's the one you're going for?
That's definitely more of a word than outstrengthing.
Emma ends up picking up the win by hitting the curb stomp into the Emma lock that she's used a couple times now.
Yeah.
It's a good way to win matches. She looked super aggressive when she did it, so.
We got something going on here.
Yeah. Good job, Emma.
Hey, Seth. You're a little bit mad that Emma's curb stomping people?
It's a different type of curb stomp, so.
Yeah, still.
Yeah. And
you could have switched to that.
And no one's actually calling it a curb stomp.
No, not really.
No. I think if Seth Rollins had called his move anything other than a curb stomp, he might have been able to keep it.
Head smusher.
That probably wouldn't have helped. We had Baron,
just the brain damager.
We had Baron Corbin challenge Apollo Crews to a match at NXT London, saying that he's going to make all of his he was going to crush all of his dreams, and it would be courtesy of the Lone Wolf. So I'm sure we'll get.
I bet dreams is a euphemism for balls.
I'm sure we'll get a response from Apollo Crews next week. But we'll have to wait and see.
I bet he's going to say yes.
Nah, he'll say no.
Apollo Crews ain't no chicken shit. That's right.
All right. The Mechanics, the new NXT Tag Team Champions, taking on the
Dashin.
Dash. Is that your ship name?
Yeah.
Taking on the jobber team of Corey Hollis and John Skyler. John Skyler was in the match the whole fucking time. Got his ass whooped. Got his knee wrenched and beaten down and destroyed, and every time he went, whoa, whoa, every time he got hit, made that stupid fucking noise. And he he had that, he couldn't stop himself from smiling when he was supposed to be in pain. I hope he doesn't come back. he bugged me. But he did have a little bit of a comeback, and he was able to tag in Corey Hollis, who got hit with the Shatter Machine, and then they lost.
And he was in the air like somebody who's never jumped before. Because he usually picks the person up straight up like a 3D.
Yeah.
And Hollis was just like
yeah.
A limp fish in the air.
The Mechanics getting a very distinctive victory over those two guys, and they will be giving the Vaudevillains their rematch next week.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting to see.
This is the lasting moment to find out whether or not the Mechanics are the real deals.
We'll have to wait and see. Also next week, we had Dana Brooke challenge Asuka to a rematch.
Dana Brooke challenged her next week?
Yeah.
How do you know? Next week hasn't happened yet. Said next week, Dana Brooke challenged Asuka. I want to know how you can see into the future.
I'm fucking magic. Let me rephrase that. Speaking of next week, Dana challenged Asuka to a rematch from NXT TakeOver, and Asuka accepted because Asuka knows she can whoop the shit out of Dana Brooke. But then apparently Dana and Emma have some sort of plan.
Yeah, at the beginning of this, I thought, Dana, are you fucking daft in the head?
The fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, no, they.
I don't think you're gonna complain though. I mean,
no. Well, I'll complain if Dana Brooke
wins.
That's when I'll complain.
Yeah.
But
watching her get beat
if I get to watch Asuka kick the shit out of Dana Brooke again, I am all for that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering what are they? Do you think maybe they're gonna get like Nia Jax on their side?
I don't think so.
No. The 2-on-1 beatdown, like that's gonna fucking do anything?
Probably. My guess is they're gonna like double team attack Asuka, and then somebody else is gonna just come out and save her.
Like who though?
I don't know. Billy Kay.
Maybe.
Peyton Royce.
Maybe.
Carmella.
We had Samoa Joe.
Blue pants.
We had Samoa Joe, who was asked not to be at NXT this week by William Regal. William Regal stating that he was looking out for Joe because he's pretty sure that Finn Balor would try to retaliate for what Joe did after the NXT title match 2 weeks ago. But Joe says, no, see, I get it. What's really going on is William Regal is protecting you, Finn Balor. He's protecting you, but you know what? That's fine. I'll relax for this week because next week we have a contract signing for our NXT title match at NXT London.
Wow.
So, Finn Balor...
Samoan versus an Irishman in London for the NXT title.
It's a very international affair.
Only thing that could have made it more so is if it were for the United States Championship.
Yeah, that's taking it too far. So yeah, we're going to get a contract signing next week.
No, but they did that last time, I think, WWE was in London. It was Sheamus versus Cesaro for the U.S. title in London.
No, that was Sheamus and Rusev. That was when Rusev won the U.S. title.
Aha!
Yeah.
There we go.
So it was Bulgarian versus Irish for the U.S. title in England.
Yeah, I like it when that happens. Let's get as many countries as we can involved. Let's do a battle royal. Would WWE do a battle royal?
Like an
where
international...
Each person in the battle royal has to be from a different country?
I think we should do that. Moving on, we have our main event. We have Bayley defending the NXT Women's Championship against Alexa Bliss.
The battle of the beauties with the booties.
Yeah, the booty for days match. The crowd is so hyped for Bayley in this.
Yes.
It is just...
Hey, we want some Bayley.
And they're dancing around to it and everything. Like, it's not just like it's a fucking party.
Bayley isn't just a wrestler. Bayley is a way of life.
Hey, the Hug Laugh didn't choose them. No, they didn't choose the Hug Laugh. The Hug Laugh chose them. Yeah, no, and
I'll join the Hug Life if I get a hug from Bayley.
No joke. I felt like this match... Okay, but before we talk about the match, something happened at the end. I feel like that... Like, what happened at the end took away from what this match could have been. Because I felt like this match was cut short because of what needed to happen afterwards.
I don't feel like it was cut short. I felt more so... My negative critique on it is that I don't feel like Bayley and Alexa Bliss have very good in-ring chemistry.
No.
It's... I mean, they're both good, but it just wasn't what I hoped for in the match. So to me, it was like, I was into it because I wanted to see it, and I like both of them.
Yeah, I didn't hate the match,
but it had a really hard time keeping my attention.
Yeah, I mean,
like I was really distracted by the audience and stuff like that because there was nothing that popped. There was no click factor in the match itself. I was just like, okay.
Granted, I mean, how many times have we actually seen Alexa Bliss versus Bayley? Because Alexa Bliss has always been kind of that second tier.
I can't recall.
I know we've seen it before, but that was both when like everyone was kind of making their name in NXT, and so yeah, there definitely wasn't any Bayley Charlotte, Bayley Sasha, Bayley Becky type chemistry there. Maybe they need to go against each other a few more times to really get that click factor.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know,
or it could have just been an off night.
Possibly. The match wasn't bad though. I just felt like
The one thing is that the ending came like super sudden.
Yeah, very sudden. Because Alexa Bliss was very much in control. We had one commercial break in between, and when we came back, Alexa Bliss was firmly in control. She had the hold, and was just really taking it to Bayley for the majority of the end of the match. And then she, at one point, she hit a sunset flip, got a 2 count out of it, and while Bayley was down, she was slapping her on the back of the head, telling her to just stay down, you can't win, blah, blah, blah. And she gets Bayley up. Bayley gives her a big old slap across the face, then hits her with the hugplex, and picks up the win and retains the championship.
Yeah, and I felt maybe one of the reasons why I didn't like it so much is that seemed kind of slightly out of character for Bayley.
Well, I don't think so, because she does get that aggressive streak.
Yeah, but it wasn't like...
I think Bayley's thing, depending on who she's going against, she kind of takes bits of what that person does to her and then flips it on that person, because she did that in both matches against Sasha.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think if she would have gotten like all catty with it and just started like slapping the shit out of her, then it would have been a little bit out of character. But just that one big slap for the statement to really throw Alexa off and then hit her with her finisher, I think was okay. It was very sudden. Definitely wasn't one of the better NXT women's matches that we've seen. But then it all kind of went a little bit further downhill.
I don't know. I don't see why you're not more excited for this.
I'm not at all. I'm not.
It's gotta be like pseudo almost the same feeling you get with Asuka versus Dana Brooke.
No, see, here's...
Because it's Bayley's gonna be out wrestling... I don't want to say it.
Alright, Tony. I know you're watching or listening, you son of a bitch. Eva Marie comes down and tries to talk, but the crowd is booing her out of the fucking building because she sucks.
And blows.
That too. That's how she got to where she's at. All I got out of it is that she is
getting a title match next week.
Getting a shot at the NXT Championship title next week on NXT.
Yeah. Can't wait to see the new NXT Women's Championship title.
Yeah. That championship title. Did you... Really? Okay. Cool. Like, that was it. She got booed. Like, Bayley didn't even say anything back. Eva didn't...
Well, there wasn't anything to say back.
But, like...
The crowd was doing it for her.
That's true.
I think the only thing that could have salvaged that to make it, like, awesome was if Bayley grabbed the mic and just started going, boo!
Eva just walks away. Okay. I'm not excited for this.
Those were nice jeans she was wearing, though.
Yeah, yay. Go back to Paris. Because that's the most entertaining thing. No, that wasn't even that entertaining. There's nothing you do that's entertaining, Eva. Nothing.
Her little twirl during her entrance is kind of entertaining.
Yeah. But I feel like it's sacrilegious if she's wearing her Ric Flair robe while she does it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway.
Don't remind me.
Eva Marie has a Ric Flair robe.
Do you think that's where she got her robe from? Do you think she just went to Ric Flair and asked, do you have, like, a couple red robes?
She probably just blew him and then stole it.
Oh, snap.
Or she said she would, and he was taking Viagra, and she stole it while he was in the bathroom taking his pill.
No, man. Space Mountain's always ready.
Anyway, that was it for the midweek wrap-up. That was...
Though I'd give her a fast pass.
Thanks for watching, or listening, whatever you're doing. We appreciate the listens on the podcast,
all
the views on the YouTubes.
All the sharing and retweeting and reblogging.
So, and all the new subscribers. We got like 4 or 5 new subscribers in the last week or so.
Just all the support in general.
We appreciate it.
All the people on Facebook who's liking our
all the time. We got some new follows on Tumblr the other day too. So
awesome.
Thank you for that.
High five.
So keep liking, keep favoriting, keep sharing, keep subscribing.
Subscribe if you have not subscribed yet, but you still watch our videos.
Yeah, and then
That'll
click
make it
all the
easier.
links. Click all the links down in the description because we post all kinds of stuff on Facebook. I'm gonna start doing some more stuff on the Instagram. I'm thinking about doing doing the Women's Crush Wednesday or Tag Team Tuesday and stuff like that.
Alright.
So I'll start posting some more stuff on the Instagram. Check out the Tumblr. We share a bunch of stuff from other really cool wrestling blogs. Facebook, we're sharing all kinds of stuff, and the Twitters you get updates from when we post videos. Sometimes we're on Twitter during pay-per-views. I think we actually will be this Sunday for Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Because we're all off. We all get to watch it. So, check out... I think we might have different... all of us on different social media posting stuff about Survivor Series. So you can keep up with it. He'll be tweeting. Maybe we can get Thomas on the Facebook or something. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, check all that stuff out. And if you're watching on YouTube, check out the SoundCloud. That's down there in the description as well. Listen to us podcast style. And if you're listening to us podcast style, check us out on YouTube. YouTube.com/The Wrestling Rundown. And like the videos. You get to see all the pictures we post.
Do it.
You don't get that
like
stuff
this
on the
one.
podcast. What is that?
Good question.
Oh, that's Kota Ibushi and a blow-up doll.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yoshiko!
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Check out the playlist. We're going to be having, upcoming, we're going to have a SmackDown Rundown, a 2-part Survivor Series predictions video.
Yeah, spoiler, they're adding more matches from the one we haven't done yet.
Yeah. And then we'll also have an indie news coming up on Monday with results from the WSU CZW show. So yeah, check out those videos, share those videos, enjoy those videos, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.